Hi everybody, it's Janice, and today I am going to be doing a layout. We're going to do it together, and I am using all of the goodies that I got from Tiffany. I believe her YouTube channel is TRWESTKD. I believe that's it. If I'm wrong, I'll go ahead and put a link to her. I've been really enjoying watching her videos because she does a different kind of scrapbooking than what I do. You know, I love to use my Cricut, and thus, you know, my YouTube name, Cricketologist, because that's what I do, that's what I love. I love my machine. But she recently, she had her first giveaway a little while back here, and I won the giveaway. And it's almost like, to me, that giveaway is a box full of opportunity for me to do something different than what I normally do. I normally just use my Cricut for everything. But with the things that she sent me, I didn't use my Cricut not once on anything. And so my layout came together really, really fast. Now, don't get me wrong, I'm not giving up my Cricut. I love it. I love using it. But once in a while, it's nice to do something different with all of these tangible things. So that's fun, you know, because you can touch it, and you can cut it, and you can glue it. And so I'm going to show you what I came up with. And I just want to thank Tiffany again. I've been thanking her over and over again because I'm really having fun at just figuring out how to use all of these things. It's really creative and just really fun. So let's go ahead and get started. I'm really in trouble because I'm really enjoying the papers too that she sent me. And I cut off and I threw it away already because this has been on my table for a few days now. I just haven't been having very much time. I'm really got my hands in a whole lot of stuff right now, and so I'm very busy, and just haven't had time to make as many videos as I really would like to. So sorry about that. And I don't remember where this paper came from. You all probably know where it's from. I just don't, you know, I don't have these papers. So thanks to Tiffany, though, I do now. I have lots of things to work with. Okay, so this paper is going to be my base paper, and my photo, I'll tell you about my photo before I get started. This is a picture of my son and my little niece, my sister's first child, Micaela, and you saw another layout where this was the same day actually when we had her dedication at her church, and afterwards we went over to my sister's for you know, like a luncheon. And so these two are playing with a adorable little nativity set from Fisher-Price, the Little People one. And so they were playing, and there you see they put the, well, my son did, put the donkey on top of the barn, and they were just having a great time. And it's just, to me, it's not the best picture in the world, but it just says so much to me about growing together and Christ being the center of our lives together, whether we are related by blood or not, or friends. Everything, Jesus should be the center of everything in our lives. And so that's what my layout, that's what, when I saw them together, I already had in mind that I wanted to do a layout just of this, whether the picture turned out great or not. So, but their little faces are very clear, and they're just two cuties. So I'm going to go ahead and mat this picture with I just cut the mat 1/4 of an inch larger than this 4x6 photo out of a green paper that was, I believe this is a Coordinations paper from Joann's. I don't remember the name. I don't know if that's the Jolly Green or what. But I just picked it up because I'll show you my next pattern paper that I chose from something Tiffany sent me. And I don't know if this is, again, I don't know. I think Vicky from Me Love Bono, I think she has this paper line, and she used it on a few, because Tiffany sent me some of those papers that I recognized from Vicky's layouts. I just don't remember who it's by. So I'm so sorry for that. I am going to ink around this paper. So since it was Christmas time, and a lot of this isn't going to show, but I just loved these colors. Oh my gosh. And it, you know, it has, he's wearing red and she has pink. And so that's kind of hard to put together. So, you know, it really helps when people wear the same colors from my layouts that coordinate. But I was thinking I should have, if I had thought of it a little more, I would have printed that picture in black and white maybe. I gotta start doing that. Okay, I'm inking around the edges here with my tea dye distress ink and a old block from a stamp that I took off of the block. If you have these shapes and you do decide to put them on cling mount, you know, put the stamps on cling mount, you can make your own. I just added some Velcro there. The loopy part, the hard loopy part. Oops. And something else I need to do is buy all new spongy thingies here, because I just need to designate one for each color, because I have the hardest time finding one that, you know, won't contaminate, you know, so that I get the actual color that I want, if you know what I mean. Okay, so now I've distressed that a little bit, and the photo is going to go right in the middle there, or kind of off center a little bit. Now, I've never used these, but being the girly girl I am, when she sent me this, I was so excited. See, I rarely ever do anything with this because I have a boy, but whenever there's a girl in the picture, I feel like it just totally justifies using stuff like this. And you know what? He saw this, my son, and he loved it. He said, "Oh, Mom, that's so pretty." And he's just totally amazed by the fact that Tiffany sent this to me. He was just like, wow, that's really nice of her. So, you're making quite the impression on my family, Tiffany, if you're watching. Okay, so I'm going to cut this off right here. And I have two more that I could use maybe as single rosettes, you know, on something else, maybe on a card or something. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and I think I'm going to push this up to the top, because I'm doing that whole layering of goodies like Tiffany and others of you do. I'm just really learning because I've been watching Tiffany's layouts lately. Yeah, it's really good, really good. So go check her out. Okay, I'm going to put this down. Does anybody out there know if Archivers is ever coming to Florida? I would just love to have that store here. I don't know why we don't have it. I mean, well, we have like every store. You know, like we're big in shopping, you know, it's a big city, you know. I don't know why they're not here yet, and I just have the feeling that they will be coming soon. But I don't know why I have that feeling. I just think, why not? You know, why not? All right, I ran out of tape. Has that ever happened to you on film? Let's just do this real quick, because I love my ACG tape. This is, I think this is the Tape Depot is where I got it from, off of eBay, if you are wondering. And I guess I'll do a little commercial break. I know some of you are local, because, like I said in another video, one of the ladies that works the register at Michael's, Barbara, she told me that you guys were asking. Oh, I'm doing this wrong. Sorry, because I'm not paying attention. I always look at it like it's a 9. One of you out there taught me that, and I don't remember who it was, but thank you for that. That's how I teach people how to do it. And then I just follow. If you look closely, there are arrows here. And it shows you to go up this roller, and then around this roller, and then there's another arrow that points to here. And you hold down the button. The trigger, I guess I should say. And then you just weave it through this one little spot here, and there's a picture that shows, and then it should be sticky on one side with the tape, and then you just wind it up, and don't forget to put this back on there because that's important. Keeps the tape in there, the used up tape in there, and that's it. Simple, huh? So anyway, those of you that are local, I just want you to know March 18th, which is Sunday coming up here. Today is the 13th, maybe. I'm not sure what the date is today. I will in a second when I start school. We're having a late, what do you call it? A crop. And it's a Sunday, March 18th, from 2 to 7. So that's still store closing. So I hope that you guys will come this time. I would love to meet you guys. I think that is such a hoot. And I'm so tickled that people who watch me have come into our store. So thank you. That totally made my day that day. So please come if you can, you know, and if you can't, I understand. But maybe sometime you can. So, and that's the Michaels on Waterford Lakes, in Waterford Lakes, Orlando, Florida. It's right next to the Kohl's. It's the new Michaels. It's between Home Depot and Kohl's. You can't miss it. If you're coming out from visiting Joann's and you come down that main lane, it's right there, dead center. You can see the name, big name, Michaels. Okay, so come on out. And it's $5. So that's a good deal. Okay, so we're going to take now, and I'm going to use Fabri-Tac permanent adhesive, and this is acid and lignin free, okay? And I've seen people say that this is like hot glue, basically. That is not hot. And I've never used it in this way before. I just had it kind of to fix quick seams and things like that. And I've never really used it to lay ribbon or anything like that. So I thought I would go ahead and give it a try. Okay, so far so good. Okay, now for the other goodies. Okay, did I lay this down? I did, didn't I? Okay, well, Tiff did all of this stuff minus the key. I showed you a video on that. That comes from the Sentimentals cartridge. If you have that cartridge and you're not using it, oh my goodness. It is gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. Okay, so what I want to do is I had this, did I have this behind? I think I had this adorable doily back here. So I'm going to pull that up. Yeah, so I need to put some adhesive on the back of this. So I'm going to use this adhesive called Adhesive Tech that I bought at Tuesday morning, and I like it. And already this is turning into a long video, guys. I know some of you have said that you don't mind, but I'm sorry. It's really clogged. Okay, so this clogs. It's been clogging every time lately. But it is good adhesive. Okay, so I'm going to set this here on the side. Okay, and I'm going to create a visual triangle because this one's going to go behind this pocket. And I got that, and I got this from Tiffany. Pretty much everything is from Tiffany. I'm going to go ahead and ink this with my tea dye. And I think it'll be really cute too to add some stitching with my white gel pen because there is white in this. So that'll kind of, this is a Stardust. Okay, I want the regular white Jelly Roll pen. I love these Jelly Roll pens. So I'm just going to go, there's already a stitch detail on this, but I'm just going to go ahead and just add some more. Let me sit down here so I can be closer to it. Okay, so there we go. Stitching done. Now I'm going to adhere, and really what I should do to save is cut this in half. So I'm just going to go down the middle here, not be too fussy about it. And this has like a shimmer to it too. I'm not sure if she sprayed this or if it came like that. And I don't know where these came from. Maybe she can leave a comment and tell us. Okay, so there's, there's a lot of black here, a lot of just tabletop that I really don't care about if that's covered. So I'm going to lay that right there. And you know what I think I'm going to do, because I know I'm going to be tucking things, I'm not going to put the adhesive where I normally put it. I think I'm just going to put it in the middle, and that way if I need to tuck something behind, I'm not ripping up the paper. I think I'd like that Merry Christmas there. There's a little Merry Christmas ornament, and then this is going to go here. Oops. I hope you can see this because I'm not really standing to see. Okay, and she also gave me this pretty trim, just this little piece. So I'm going to set that in there, and I don't know, like I said, I don't work with this stuff very often, so I'm going to try and see what happens if I try to cut, like a banner cut. It works, and I'm going to run a line of this glue, although, I don't know if it's going to ooze through. Let's just see. I guess it's good to experiment. It's flat. It's pretty flat. And then I'm just going to lay that right on top. And try to tuck that back there. And there we go. So it is kind of oozing through here, so I wouldn't lay this inside my book until I'm sure it's dry. It says fast drying, so we'll see. Okay, so what else was I gonna do? I'm trying to remember my idea here. Oh, it's gonna do my, there was one more. Oh, this is my other white element. This is one of those cat scrappiness felt, and she sent me that too, and I've never had any of Kat's. So see my triangle there? I would really like it a little further over, but that might be a little bit too puffed up. Maybe if I just added some dimensionals, because that would be kind of cute. And then put the button over there. I have three buttons that, I'm trying to think, how was I gonna do this? I don't remember what I did. But again, I wanted to create another visual triangle with the buttons, and then this key right here. Well, let's Sorry, just thinking here what I want to do. I don't want to forget my titles, so I'll bring that over here. Maybe some hot glue. I just don't know. I'm stuck right here. I guess I'm just scared because I never use this stuff. So let's just see what happens. It's really thick. If you can see that, it literally does look like hot glue, like they say. I'm just gonna do it. I mean, I just kind of wanted to cover again that blackness there in the photo. Right, it's sticking down. Let's see here. Maybe there's a block to kind of hold it down until it dries. My Martha Stewart block. So while that's setting up, I'll show you. I wanted this pink, I wanted to bring it in onto this white. And these buttons are wooden, so I could have painted them or whatever, but I kind of liked the roughness of it because of this chipboard pocket, and you know, he's a boy in the barn, you know, and all that. I just think like that. So what I did was I took some of my white twine, just, you know, this crochet thread, and I took my worn lipstick and one of my little thingies, little finger thingies that I found at Tuesday Morning, and I just kind of bunched it up and put it on top of there and just kind of pushed it into the pad to colorize it because I didn't want to get my finger all pink. So and that's what I did, and then I just let it dry, and then it was still wet. It takes a long time to dry. I think I let it dry like over half an hour and it was still wet. So I took my heat tool and just dried it. So I'm just laying it over here on my craft mat. Okay, so that's how I did that. And I'm really pleased with the result. So what I want to do, I don't want to put a bow, what do you call it, necessarily put a bow on it. I just wanted to put twine through it. This is going to be a test. This video is long already, and we got faster internet, so my husband said, oh, you should see a difference in the upload time of your videos. So we'll see, because this is a long one. Oh my, sorry. Should I be sorry? I don't know. I know my friend Jan from Pope Fan, she says that she watches while she's crafting, you know, while she's scrapbooking, and so that's a good idea. I should do that too. Okay, so I'm gonna just kind of put this in, and that just brings in the pink. And I'm going to do the same with this, but you don't need to watch that. So I'm going to do the same here, and this is sticking down pretty well. And I think I'm going to, maybe I'll set my key like that. There we go. I'll just put some more. These are glue dots. I make them out of Aleene's Tack It Over and Over Again. And I do it on parchment paper, not wax paper. That doesn't work. Trust me, I know. And then my title is just this word grow from Dear Lizzie and American Craft Thickers. This is something else that Tiffany sent me. And again, I don't ever really buy these things because, you know, I have a Cricut. So, but it's nice just to have them and they're ready to go. And this one's glittery. So I'm going to put it down here, and I was considering maybe putting some of these hearts in different places just to add to the goodness. Let it. Again, I just want to draw these elements together, so I'm going to go ahead and, you know, put one of these here maybe. It's good to cluster your embellishments so that we're not looking like, oh, okay, maybe the birdie can go up here. We don't want it to look like an embellishment sneeze, so we want to kind of cluster. Maybe we'll do another little something here. Here, we'll do this one right here just to bring in that. Okay. And I'm going to call it done. I just need to do those little buttons there. And again, thank you to Tiffany. Check her out. She does great layouts. And thank you all for watching. Bye.